Hello, good morning. I wanted to do a quick video to show you how I take care of my hands. Just a little disclaimer that I'm not a nail technician, so I'm just sharing my personal experience and how I use Color Street's hand and nail care products. I am an independent stylist with Color Street. I've got a little bit of signage in the background and some balloons because we've been celebrating Color Street's 6th anniversary as a company. I have been an independent stylist for 4 years, 4 of those 6 years, and it brings me a lot of joy to share tips and to share color with other people, to bring a little bit of color into our world because it makes us smile, it makes us happy. I am wearing Happy Hour, which is the new lilac lavender color from Color Street. I just have a few nails left because I did a couple of lives in a few groups this morning for parties, but I thought I would pop on and tell you a little bit about my routine as well. So the first thing whenever you are getting ready to take care of your hands and spend a little time on yourself is to remove your current polish. So I remove my Color Street polish with the Color Street nail polish remover, which is an acetone-free formula, which is amazing. It is actually specially formulated for our Color Street nail strips. It gently and thoroughly removes even dark colors and glitters, nourishes and moisturizes your nails, and it creates cleans the nail plate and preps it for nail strip application. It is also created with biodegradable ingredients. And one thing that I like, because I have ordered nail polish remover online before and had it shipped to my house, and it leaked all over the box. It was horribly smelly, and it was not a fun experience. So our nail polish remover is induction sealed to guarantee no leaking during transit. The foam lid liner secures a tight reseal, ensuring a leak-proof bottle. One thing I will tell you about is that when you open it, when you go to reseal it, you want to close the cap until it sort of clicks to make sure that it's sealed tightly. So I'm going to be showing you a little bit of nail polish remover. So one tip I want to share with you, somebody shared it with me, was I will take a cotton round like this and I will cut it into 4 pieces. Just a couple of quick cuts. And then I have a quarter round. And what I like to do with my polish is I like to put a little bit on the cotton pad, and then I use a nail polish remover clip. I just put that right on my nail, and I find that it just helps, especially with the glitters. Sometimes it just needs to sit for a minute and remove. So I might do that on one hand and then do some other things. So I just recently removed these 2 nails. So I wanted to share a little bit about what I would do as the next step. I would use a nail file. That would be what I would do right after I take off my polish. So this is a glass nail file, and I highly recommend a glass. And there are different levels and qualities of glass. Check glass is, known as being one of the best kinds. But what I do is I will file my nail, and I file in the same direction. You don't want to do a seesaw motion back and forth, because that isn't good for your nails either. The reason that glass nail files are known and have such a good reputation as being so good for your nails is because they help you to seal in the keratin in your nail. And so it makes for a nice edge and keeps a nice, strong, healthy edge for your nail. But you always want to go in one direction. So I'll do that. My nails are pretty good, so I'm not too worried about the shape or how that's doing. So I'm going to do that. And then the next thing I would do also is I would use a cuticle stick or a cuticle pusher. This is like an orange stick. You can get it at most pharmacies, drugstores. And just to very gently, and I really want to stress very gently, push back the cuticle at the cuticle line. And I say gentle because you really want to be very gentle with that, because that is where your nail plate comes in and your nail growth is coming from. So you just want to push it back very gently. I never cut my cuticles. My mom always told me, don't ever cut your cuticles. It's not good for them. I know in a lot of salons people do cut them. So, it's whatever your personal preference is. But I've heard from a lot of people that it's really much healthier to just push back your cuticles. So that's what I do. So let's see how this polish is coming along. I always say that if it wipes away like butter, then you're good. These glitter dipped polishes do have a lot of glitter on them. This one's pretty good. Sometimes you might get like one piece of glitter that sticks. So that is our glitter dip polishes, and they are super fun, and they look so beautiful. This one probably could have used just another second to get that last little tiny bit of glitter off. There's one, there it is, now it's off. The other thing about our polish remover, so I often will tell people that I have an allergy to benzyl salicylate, which is in fragrance, and it's in just about everything. Most non-acetone polishes will say that they have fragrance in them, and so there's the possibility that it has benzyl salicylate, and so I can't use it. So I was using acetone polish remover for a long time, and it really dried out my nail beds and my cuticles. It was terrible. So when Color Street came out with theirs, I said, does it have benzyl salicylate? And they said, no, Erin, it doesn't. We actually use a fragrance in ours. It's bergamot tea oil fragrance, black tea oil fragrance. So after you use it on your hands, if you smell your hands, they actually smell pretty lovely. And I really do love that about our product. I don't know of any other product out there that's like that. So that is our nail polish remover. The next thing that I will do in my routine is I will do a nail strengthener. So Color Street makes a nail strengthener, and this strengthens and hardens your nails. It helps helps your nails to resist breakage. It encourages nail growth. It helps reduce nails from splitting, chipping, and peeling. It is has fruit-derived ingredients, which I love. It's a one-coat application. If you weren't going to polish your nails, you could actually use this just twice a week as a nail strengthener. It's a 3-in-1, so it has like a hardening treatment, a base coat, and a top coat. It has a high shine, glossy finish, and it is a long wear formula. So I just want to do a quick demo just to show you how the nail strengthener works. And it's always hard on video to do it, but I don't know, the birds are trying to tell us something out here today. They're very noisy, but it's lovely out, really lovely out today. Okay, so now I've got the nail strengthener on, and you want to just make sure, if you're going to be doing a polish application, that you want to make sure that your nails are fully dry. If I stuck it on right this second, it would probably not be the ideal condition. So the nail strengthener is on. The next piece, I guess, of my nail care routine is cuticle oil, and Color Street makes an amazing cuticle oil, and it is soothing and conditioning. It's a blend, actually. Our cuticle is a blend of 6 oils, and to hear our founder talk about the sourcing of those oils, he wanted the best all over the globe. So there are 6 oils. There's coconut, kukui, nut oil, baobab, sweet almond, and passion fruit oil in our cuticle oil. It also contains vitamin E. It's to maintain healthy looking cuticles, moisturizes dry and brittle cuticles, and it's formulated with premium ingredients to help provide nails with superior moisture. It does contain nuts. So just as another common, especially for somebody like me that does have an allergy, all of our ingredients are listed on our website at colorstreet.com. So you want to make sure that you check that out. So that you know for sure if there's an allergen that you have, that it's not in our product. And if you're somebody like me, where sometimes it can be contained in the term fragrance, feel free to message our customer service group. They're great with that. They were very helpful with me personally, making sure that the products don't have what I'm allergic to in them. So when you're going to use the cuticle oil, something that I didn't know that I learned was that you always want to apply it right above the cuticle. And I was like, well, that seems silly. Why do you want to moisturize the skin that's right above your cuticle? That seems kind of silly. I'm trying to get the cuticles. And the reason that that's so important is because that's where your nail grows from. That's where your nail plate is growing from, right above your nail bed. And so that's the most important piece to keep moisturized because of where your nail is growing from. So it's great for helping to have very strong nails. Now, of course, I ended up having usually more than I need on it, and so of course I'm rubbing it all over because it feels good and it's moisturizing all the cuticles. So that is our cuticle oil. And the last piece of our nail care is our hand lotion. I was going to talk about the nail strengthener again, but I want to talk about our hand lotion. And I will say that this was recently reformulated, which I'm so excited about because the original formula had, guess what, benzoyl salicylate in it, which I was allergic to, so I couldn't use our hand lotion. But now it's been reformulated, it's fragrance free, and it's wonderful. So I just want to tell you a little bit about it. So it has 18 silk amino acids. It is an anti-aging formula that helps retain hydration, optimize collagen, protect against environmental damage, and revitalize your skin. I know you want it already, right? It's a blend of jojoba, macadamia, coconut, and avocado oils. So again, it contains nuts, just so that you know that. It contains vitamin C and E, and it is a hydrating formula for younger, healthier looking hands. And it helps to leave your hands feeling soft and moisturized, which is very true. We all need those anti-aging things, right? We want our hands to keep looking wonderful. So you need just a small amount. That actually might be a little bit more than I would normally use. And you're just gonna moisturize, just rub that right into your hands, and they feel so good. They feel sort of silky, sort of like I think those silky amino acids. They just make your hands feel wonderful, but they're not sticky. It just absorbs right in, and you're just like, wow, my hands feel so good. They just feel great. So that is the whole line of Color Street's hand and nail care, and I thank you for letting me share just like what I do to take care of my nails, and then they're ready for polish. I will tell you that I recommend that if you're going to be putting polish on right away, that you want to wait to put that hand lotion and cuticle oil on until maybe even an hour after you've done your nail polish, because you don't want those oils to prevent the polish from adhering to your nail nicely. So that is my recommendation. So thanks for joining me. My website is gracefulglitznails.com, and I welcome you to check it out. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful afternoon.